Well, listen, guys, thank you for coming on this call here tonight. And I know it's been a couple of weeks since we've had a chance to connect. We had the event in Orlando, the I Believe experience, and it was just that. It was an incredible experience. For about 2,700 people were there. It was an experience for me as well. Even though I was part of the event, I really got a lot out of it. I got a lot out of it from the other speakers that were there, and I got a lot out of it from the people that actually attended the event as well. 4 days prior to the event starting, my family went through a tragedy, a tremendous, tremendous loss. And I didn't really have the time to really grieve. I really didn't have the time to really process everything. It literally happened on the 19th of July, and we had to leave on the 21st of July. So, Peter, if you can imagine, within 2 days, myself, my mom, my sister, we literally had to plan out a funeral and have instructions in place because we knew we weren't going to be back till Monday the following week. And we were able to do that. We had the viewing on Tuesday and then had the funeral on the 28th. And I'll tell you guys, I mean, obviously, a lot of times I don't really talk about too personal things, right? I mean, because, that's just personal. I'm sure the things that are in your life that are personal that you don't divulge to everybody. But this one was a little bit different because this was the biggest blow that I've ever received in my life. It was the biggest blow that my family's ever received. And to have to do the event, it never crossed my mind to cancel it. But I was just asking God, like, God, how? That was my question. And I never asked how, right? That's one of the most dangerous questions to ask God is how. How do you ask the person that opened the Red Sea how, right? How do you ask the person that made the sun how? But that was the question that was on my heart. Like, how is this going to happen? And he literally just took over. He literally took over. And I just took action. I stepped into it, took action, and the team did an amazing job. No one could possibly tell what we were going through. But Peter, I was in tremendous, tremendous amount of pain. Like Saturday night, the event was Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? Saturday night, I literally had a meltdown. Like the first meltdown in my life. I actually told God, I said, God, I don't ever want to experience anything like that ever again. I can never go there. I still have one more day for the event. So this is Saturday night before the all white platinum party. And we were able to get through it. And came back and had the funeral and whatnot. And then, Peter, everybody got COVID. Like, seriously, we were struck with grief, and then boom, the only person that didn't get COVID was my mom. My mom was like, COVID doesn't touch me. And she was around all of us. I mean, I don't know. It was my god grandmother came into town. She wasn't at the event, and she wasn't at the Orlando event, but she was here for the viewing. She was here for the funeral and whatnot. She got COVID, and she's a little bit older. So I was like really concerned about her. And, she was able to get through it, and everybody now is negative. Everybody's good. But I share that with you guys to say, sometimes you're going to be hit in life with blows. I mean, haymakers. We're not talking about a back office not working. We're not talking about a credit card not going through. Right? We're talking about a life. We're talking about handling death of a close loved one, and having the faith and having the fortitude to press forward because you have an end goal in mind. Listen, I'm not the person to come on here and make excuses for anyone. I don't make excuses for leaders, and I don't make excuses for companies. If a leader messes up, I let them know. If the company messes up, I let them know. And from me to you, I want to apologize and say, maybe I didn't do a great enough job of explaining exactly how the compensation plan works. I think I took one thing for granted, which was the customer ratio. Because every time I explain the business, I say everyone comes in as a customer right away. First, they have to enroll 2 customers, and then they can upgrade to become an IBO. We've been building the business like that for the last 5 years. And the reason why we build that way is because we want to stay compliant. The FTC years ago with Herbalife, they said, hey, listen, you guys don't have customers. You only have end users. So what our company did to stay ahead, we created a 55-45% rule, meaning that 55% of your organization must be customers in order for you to get paid commissions. So what was happening for a lot of you is that maybe you had 100 people in your business or 500 people in your business, and you're like, hey, I'm a chairman 10. What's going on? Hey, I'm a platinum 2000. Hey, I'm a platinum 1000. But everybody that switched over, they were not placed as a customer. They were placed as customer and IBO. So the comp plan, which is automatic, it's not manual. It's actually technology. A comp plan is actually technology that pays out, automatically. It's not someone in the back doing this. Okay, if that was the case, we would be in trouble. So the comp plan automatically looks and says, okay, well, you've got 100 IBOs. Yeah, they're customers too, but they're IBOs. So we can't pay you the commissions. So we picked up on it. We were on a call with Karen and Peter, and it just dawned on us like, oh, that's what the issue is. All right. So now the company has said, okay, what we'll do is everybody that's come over, we'll have them as a customer. So we waive the PRS fee, waive that 55-45% rule for 30 days. In building the business, guys, the comp plan is really designed for you to have a strong customer base. If we ever get a chance to sit down, I'll show you my back office. It's about 86% of my organization are customers. 86%. And we have hundreds of thousands of people in my organization. 86% of them are customers. They're not IBOs. They're not building the business. So the real value of what our company has to offer is not the network marketing side of it. It's truly the educational side of things. All right. It's truly that. Ladies and gentlemen, listen, I've told people that the last couple of weeks, I've been taking what we call a standing 8 count. Okay. I don't know if you guys watch boxing, but in boxing, you have a standing 8 count where you get knocked down, you're not out, but the ref pulls you over into the corner and says, okay, 1, 2, and he counts out 8, and then you can go back in the fight. So I was in the standing 8 count, okay, and hopefully you can give me some grace on that. If you can't, God bless you, okay. If you can't, but I'm going to be back in the saddle starting next week. We're going to start off a series of live opportunity calls that I'll be doing as well. But guys, I want to share something with you. I'm not the leader that is the end all be all. Your success doesn't ride on me. If your success rides on me, then I'm not a great leader. Okay. I serve as an example, as an inspiration, but I'm not the source of your success. I'm not the source of you winning in this business. I'm a resource to you winning in this business. And it's important for you to utilize all the resources that are available. You're a resource to your success. Peter and Kay, they're a resource to your success. Your uplines, your leaders, your chairmen, they are also a resource to your success. But the source is God. The source is you tapping into the force and the power that's on the inside of you. That's what I had to do that weekend. I had to really lean on him in order to get through that week, get through that weekend. And guess what? I'm going to have to do that again to go where it is that we're going. The address has not changed. The destination has not changed. Yes, there may have been a detour. Yes, there may have been some traffic, but the destination does not change. The destination is in 18 months, we're going to have 100 chairman 10s and above in this organization. Okay, that is the destination. Is everybody going to come along with this? No, everybody's not going to come along with this. It doesn't make them bad. It doesn't make them good. They're great people, right? They may just not want to go where it is that we're going, and they may go where it is that they want to go and get there faster, quicker, slower. I don't know, but I know the commitment that myself, Peter, and Kay, and Emmanuel Bernstein and Abby and some of the other leaders that are on this call, too many to mention right now, that have made, that we're going to build 100 chairman 10s and above in this organization next 18 months. Okay, so this month, a lot of topsy-turvy, a lot of different challenges and whatnot. I believe we've solved a major one here. So what I would say is, guys, with this comp plan, every time you enroll someone, do not enroll them as a customer in an IBO. Enroll them as a customer first. They can upgrade to become an IBO once they've enrolled at least 2 to 3 customers. Now they're an IBO. All right, now they can earn commissions, but they've enrolled already 2 customers. They've enrolled already 3 customers. So that now helps with the 55-45% rule to where you never have to worry, because the comp plan pays out on the amount of customers that you have, not the amount of IBOs that you have, okay? On the amount of customers that you have. So make sure you're building in that vein, okay? Make sure you're building in that vein. What I'll do right now, Peter, is if anybody has any questions on the compensation plan, they can ask that right now and I can answer. I'll take a few questions here. But starting next week, Monday, I will be doing live opportunity calls alongside some other leaders as well. So I'm going to have a link that will be sent out to everybody that's a part of this organization, and I'm going to do it for the whole entire team. So it's going to be David Imonitie blitzing. Okay, next week. All right, let's see. There was a question I just saw there. How long do we have to stay in a rank to be paid that rank? Is it a single pay period? All right, good question. So it's a weekly payout. Monday night, you want to have your rank in the books by Monday night. Okay, so you hit Platinum 1000. Let's say you hit Platinum 1000 on Thursday, which is today. Guess what? You want to make sure that come Tuesday morning, you're still at a Platinum 1000. It would have locked you in at a P1000 payout. So that following week that you're supposed to get paid at that rank, you would get paid $250. Okay, so it's a weekly qualifier. I've never had to really focus on that because I don't build my business just from week to week. I build my business based on 90-day intervals, right? And I don't want to just hit a rank barely, right? I want to hit the rank. I want it to be solid. I've got enough people that have hit their ranks, right? Because if you help enough people get what they want, you automatically get what it is that you want as well, okay? So it's a weekly qualifying. And when you get to chairman, in order to get those infinity bonuses, then you want to be at that rank at the end of the month. Okay, so at the end of the month, let's say in the month of August, you finish off this month chairman 10, right? And then you'll be eligible for the chairman infinity bonus the following month. Okay. And someone had a follow-up to it, I'm guessing. All right, I'm only asking because I was part of the merge, and once they fixed the customer thing, I shot up 2 ranks. All right. Yes, you shot up 2 ranks. Yes, because you have customers. Does that make sense? So once the comp plan sees that you have that amount of customers, boom. So now they're active for this month, right? So you're going to continuously build, help those people get their 2 and free. So you're building, help them get plugged into the services, get them learning right away, get them trading right away. So now they'll be active the following month. Does that make sense? So now you're building the business. You're not just putting people in and they're going out the next month. Make sure you're helping them get their 2 and free. You're plugged into the 5 steps. I don't know if you guys remember the 5 steps that I went over with you, but first step, get their 5 reasons why they're doing the business. Peter, if you guys can get this in some type of format, like a printout format or a document to where they can get it with, I am ncrease logo and wording on it, that'd be great. there 5 steps, real simple. 1, get the 5 reasons why you're doing the business. The step 1, I want to know 5 reasons why you're doing the business. 2, you want to become a product of the product. So we want to get you plugged in to the academy right away. We want to get your live trading account set up, get your demo account set up, get you set up to trade, get you in the academy right away. Next is we want to build a list of potential customers because we want to help you get your touring free. If you're looking to build a business, we want to help you build a list of potential business partners. So 50-50, 50 potential customers, 50 potential business partners. Step 4 is we want to schedule 4 Zoom presentations for you, right? It could be home presentations. If you're opening up your home right now to do business, it could be at a restaurant, office. Zoom right now is one of the most powerful tools obviously out there. So you're setting up 4 to 6 Zoom presentations. I recommend you do that your first week, minimum your first 30 days in the business. And then step 5, be here 18 months from now. And in 18 months, commit to doing step 1 through 4, commit to being at every being at every big event that we promote, and commit to personal self-development for the next 18 months. Those are the 5 steps that I take every brand new customer through with, and that's what you guys want to do as well. Okay. So yeah, congratulations. Shout up 2 ranks. I like to hear that. So I'm glad we got that fixed. I know it was we were just wondering like, what's going on? And listen, to Peter and Kay's credit, they did let IM know. They let Chris, I'm not throwing him under the bus, not Christopher Terry, but Chris, who's over IT. They did let him know, hey, listen, these guys got to come over as customers. Maybe it just slipped his mind. I'll take responsibility for that and apologize for that. But I believe we got that fixed. So August, what if I told you that you could have all the challenges in the world in the month of August, but 18 months from now, you got 10 chairman 10s in your business and you're making $120,000, $130,000 a month. Would you be okay with that? I think so. Okay. Any other questions? Peter, did you have any questions? Anything I don't know if Kay's on the call or anything you may want me to cover real quickly here?
I don't get tired of hearing you talk about the importance of belief and what it means right now, and especially right now. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's easy to believe when everything's going great, right?
Oh yeah.
That's not a challenge.
Yeah.
Okay. But the key is coaxing the belief during challenging times.
Right.
So can you address that just for there's no one better.
That's what builds character. Your faith has to be tested. It has to be forged in fire. Right. It's almost, I feel like I've been baptized, recently when it comes to my belief and when it comes to my faith, and it's grown. It's grown tremendously. That's what trials and tribulations are really there for. They're there to grow you, because people think that, okay, well, I need to find a situation where everything's perfect. And listen, I hope you do. I really do. I haven't found one. I've been in business now. I've been in this industry now 17 years. I have not found a perfect scenario. My last company, we were building where there was no product. You pay $1,300 for, some coffee, and you get a letter in the mail that says, hey, we don't have your coffee yet. We'll let you know when it comes. There's always going to be challenges. Here's what we won't do. We're not going to lie. We're not going to hype things up. We're not going to make outlandish claims and whatnot. No, there's a plan. There is a roadmap to getting to 100 chairman 10s. I'm not just saying that just to say that. And IM has to do what they've got to do, and we've got to do what we've got to do to get that done. IM's got to do what it's got to do, and ncrease has to do what it's got to do for you to be able to say, I am ncrease, right? This is things that we just have to do, and we will. And we're going to hold whoever we need to hold to the fire, feet to the fire. We're going to do that. That's just how we operate in order to get things done. So I'm not asking you to believe just to believe. I'm not asking you to believe from a manipulation standpoint. I'm asking you to believe because you have a goal. You've decided, hey, this is who I want to do business with. They have a track record. All right. They've done it before. They know how to do it. Okay. They're telling me this is what I need to focus on. Yes, I'm going to face some challenges. You face some challenges this month. You're going to face challenges in September. They'll just be different ones. Right. And if someone did something else, guess what? They're going to face challenges there too. Challenges they don't go away. It's great leadership and great belief that overcomes challenges, and it builds your character. It builds the leader that you are, the person that you are. Every time I've done probably, Peter, I've probably done maybe about 3 or 4 calls recently, and I could tell that there's a difference because of a challenge. So guys, don't run from that. Believe through it, and it'll take you to a whole nother level. I keep hitting this. There was another question that I saw in there. Okay, all right, guys. I want you to be smart about this. Okay, the question in the chat. I want you to be really, really smart about this. What you're promoting, ladies and gentlemen, is success. What you're promoting is an opportunity. What you're promoting is a chance for people to be great. If you look at my social media platform, I don't mention I am. I don't mention I Am Academy. I don't mention Forex. Am I telling you to do that? No. All right. I'm at a point right now in my career where I can get away with that. Okay. But I'm saying that to tell you that what you promote doesn't matter. If you promote I Am Academy, if you promote I Am Increase, that's not what's important. You're taking your mind, this multi-trillion-dollar machine that you have, and you are giving it information that has absolutely nothing to do with where it is that you want to go. My biggest organization, there are people that are in my biggest organization today. They have no clue that they're in I Am. Zero. They believe they're in Trade House. They have built such a strong culture that when people join their business, they look, no, I'm a part of Trade House. I'm a part of I Am Increase. If that's what you want to promote, that's who you are. Promote I Am Increase. I Am Academy is the platform that provides the education and the commissions that you earn from building the business or the education that you receive, and you go out and trade and win. So to say, okay, what am I promoting? Promote I Am Increase. Promote I Am Academy. Promote success. Promote, you got a chance. You got an opportunity to learn a skill set. Does that make sense? Don't get bogged down with the minor things in life. Focus on the major things in life, right? Jim Rohn taught us that years ago, right? Don't major in the minors. Okay, you don't get paid a lot in the minors. Do you even get paid at all, Peter, in the minors? I don't know. Do they get paid in the minor leagues?
I don't think so. I think they offer to pay.
Exactly. You get paid when you're in
for the
the
opportunity.
Does that make sense, guys? So listen, I promote I Am Increase. All right. Now, so I heard some people were upset. Oh, my website says I Am Academy. So what does that have anything to do with where it is that you want to go? You see what I'm saying? It just doesn't make it didn't make sense. It didn't make sense to me. Like, let me tell you something. I have a few bank accounts. Not one time have they ever asked me, hey man, where is this money coming from? Is it coming from IM Increase? Is it coming from IML? Is it coming from IM Academy? They've never asked that. Never. You know, when I went to the Rolls Royce dealership and I said, hey, let me get these twins. I want a truck and a car. They didn't. Hey, is it IM or is it IML? Which one is it? They didn't ask that. All right. So guys, let's focus on. You know what? You don't even have to call them chairman if you don't want to. We're gonna have 110Ks in the next 18 months. You can call them whatever you want to call them. You can call them 100 jet flyers that make 10 grand a month. I don't care. Bottom line, we're gonna have 100 people making at least 10 grand a month in the next 18 months. Does anybody have a problem with that? And I don't mean to come off like, you know, just giving it to you straight, guys. Let's focus on the main thing.
That actually, that visual of you in the Rolls Royce dealership, and I mean, it made it so clear. They really don't care where it's coming from. That was really
look.
clear.
They don't even watch this. They don't even care if it's legal or not. They don't ask that. If it's not legal, they just know in time we just not gonna hear from you no more.
That's great.
But it's legal. All right.
Oh, that's great. Well, I'll tell you, we're really excited. We want to make sure we get the flyer and get everybody promoting.
Yes, I will have that to you guys. Today's Thursday. I'll have it to you by Saturday. Great. So everybody will have that, and it's going to be all week. It will be anywhere from 1 to 2 calls a day that I'll do. Live opportunity calls that I will do. And the purpose of it, guys, is obviously for you to have guests on there, but it's also for you to be on so you can learn how we disseminate the information so you can do it the same exact way. Okay?
Perfect.
All right. Translation into Spanish. Let me know. Okay. We'll need to set up like a separate call for Spanish so that I can pause. Does that make sense? And then you can translate as I did for that. I've done that many times for the Latino groups that we have. Okay.
Edgar is so strong, he doesn't even need you to pause.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Really good.
He just goes with it. All right. Perfect. Love it. Well, listen, Peter, I love you guys. And I'm excited. August 1st is really when it started. And 18 months, we're going to have 100 Chairman 10s and above. They're going to be part of this organization. There's no doubt about it. Completely done. And let's rock and roll. Anything comes up, guys, any challenges, listen, bring it to us. We'll look to handle it as quickly as possible, and we're going to move on. That's how we've done it over the last 5 years. Challenge comes up. Okay, who do we need to get it to? Let's get it addressed. Let's move on. Let's keep the main thing the main thing. Okay?